Alright, so this deck right here, it's just trying to make use of the new Espirit Ritual monsters, which I thought was a really weird combination of cards, since Spirit monsters are not very good since they return to your hand at the end of the turn, and Ritual monsters aren't very good. Well, they weren't until Necros were introduced, since they require a lot of resources to bring out. So they're only really worth it unless they're able to do something really impactful as soon as they come out. Well, these two cards do. One of them returns 3 monsters to the deck when it's brought out, is it? No, they're returned to the hand. That's still really good. It's like a Mistworm effect. And the other one returns 3 spell or trap cards to the deck, which is also really good. And they can also special summon a level 4 or lower spirit straight from the deck. Ignoring their summoning conditions, of course, since all spirit monsters can't be special summoned. I'm pretty sure all spirit monsters have an effect like that. I think there might be one that can be special summoned, and that's also a spirit monster, you know, besides the ritual cards. But yeah, whatever. And also when they return to the hand, you can special summon 2 tokens, which aren't very good, but you can use them on your next turn if they survive for some reason, and go into another ritual summon. They really do kind of rely on their support cards that were introduced as well. The first one being a continuous spell card, where if it's returned to your hand, a wind ritual, no, not a wind ritual, a wind spirit monster, yeah. If those are returned to your hand, you can add a ritual spell card from your deck to your hand, or a ritual monster, which is pretty good, but I didn't actually get to use it. Even when I was running 3 of them, I ended up just putting 2 in because it wasn't all that useful. It's still good, I just wish I had drawn into it more. There's not really a way to search it out. Same with their continuous trap card. It's really good, but there's not really a way to search it out outside of like Cat of Ill Omen. You're kind of locked into your normal summons. You just gotta kind of hope you draw into it. This deck does have lots of ways to search out the ritual monsters though, since luckily Pre-Preparations of Rites works on it, since their ritual spell card specifically names both of them. I didn't think it would. I thought it had to. I thought Pre-Preparations of Rite only worked on ritual monsters where their spell card specifically named only 1. But apparently it works if it names 2 as well, so that's cool. I actually have 2 versions of this deck. This other one I'm running... Shit, where is it at? Ah, here it is. I like this version. It wasn't as consistent as the other one, but it did actually like use some of the support cards that rituals have, and it actually uses rituals more than the spirit cards more than the rituals. Stuff like creature swap, where if you give your opponent a spirit monster, man, I keep messing that up. It returns to your hand at the end of the turn, so you get to basically steal a monster from them. And Legacy of Yata-Garatsu, you can possibly draw an extra card, but I had to abandon that because I ended up throwing in the Necros engine. Because the Necros engine is very good in like any ritual deck, because it brings out Necros Unicorn real easily, who basically just negates all your opponent's monsters, special summon monsters from the extra deck effects, with a pretty high attack, while at the same time searching out your other ritual cards, since you're always going to send Herald of Rainbow, and it's real easy to get them out, because of how Necrosses are crazy consistent. So yeah, that's the deck.